how does it affect you? Well, you're about to find out all of that stuff. Wave of beaches are shut down after officials make sickening discovery in the sea. And you think this is going to be the worst thing I'm going to tell you? And it's going to be like 10 times more worse things that's arriving under the ocean. And but this is a wave of this happening across America right now. Right now, they're saying they're closing beaches down because of there's bacteria, and these bacteria you need to be cautious because you can get kidney failure, you can have respiratory issues, and it's like, is this another extension of the pandemic? California shut down beaches, New York shut down beaches, Massachusetts shut down beaches. Who else shut down beaches? Michigan. And US CDC advises those planning to visit the beach to heed closures and stay out of the closed bodies of water. They are unsafe for swimming. What's going on, y'all? All the things that could happen to your body here. They're saying that it's cyanobacteria toxins. It's another one called entero C, something crap like that. Skin rashes, eye irritation, respiratory, gastrointestinal enteritis, liver. It says, or death. You could literally die if you get into the water. What could have been put in the water? That's the question. What could have been put in the water? But there is some more crazy things arriving in the water that we haven't seen in the last couple years. And then we ain't talking about bacteria either. So you get ready for the next piece here we're about to talk about. And they're saying the most craziest thing about this. These giant worms have been showing up, like 18 millimeter giant worms. We're talking about something like off a movie in the most recent goings and days on British coast, on US coast. Video footage has emerged of giant worms appearing on beaches along the west coast of America in their thousands. Video giant worms appear in the sea due to intense heat and threaten the world, scientists say. And threaten the world. So again, looking at this right now, we're going to show you a video clip of what these things actually look like, and we'll give you what they're saying about it. It's pretty much crazy. This is a video clip on the coastlines, what they're finding now, and it's these like long, they're freaking long, they're huge, and they're out there in the ocean floating, and they're saying like, well, we haven't seen this before, and we think it's just intense heat. We gotta warn you now, it's the climate. So if you in the ocean, not only do they got bacteria out there on the coastlines, we'll tell you specifically where it's at. This one was in Oregon coast. It ain't just bacteria in the coastlines. They got giant worms in the coastlines as well. What do you think? They engineered this thing, or they just came from the underwater? This is crazy. Somebody says giant parasite worms, and they got worms eating up alligators. You like, what? Oh, you just playing around, man. Just quit talking, just conspiracy. No, they got worms eating alligators. I'm not even joking now. All this is happening on the coastlines, dude. Like, monster zombie worms devour alligator in jaw-dropping experiment. So they're telling you it's an experiment, and it's like, okay, the worms these worms are not as long as the other one, but they dropped in some dead alligators, and then they said the worms straight up devoured them. Like, this is pictures of it right here. Check it out. Look at that. That's a whole alligator they dropped in there that's dead. And then it's nothing but bones. Nothing but bones. We're talking about Bones Jones. And so it ain't nothing left. Look at that. It's more images of their experiment where they drop in some new species of worm that they never heard of, and it eats the entire alligator up. Just look at it, just nothing left, just bones and just the head, and just devoured.
Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Dabya coming at you with another lesson. But before I get started, I want to give all glory, praise, and honors unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, preaching the truth, sincerity. To you, I want to say shalom. And actually, this situation is 100 times worse because the Lord it's the Lord that's making the moves in the earth. But He mentioned why what is being put into the water, but you also got to say what's being taken out of the waters. All right, because here in this article I have queued up, it reads 10 billion crabs suddenly vanished from the Bering Sea. All right, and then it say we know why, but you know as well as shrimps, oysters, mussels, clams, catfish, lobsters, crawfish, etc. Man, hey, here it is. People are complaining about the ecosystem and things of that nature, but have a seafood cookout, that weekend. These things that you eat as a delicacy actually cleans the ocean. All right, that's why bacteria is forming the way it is, man. Because you are eating the things that eat dead sea creatures and bacteria. But the creatures that are that eat that Salaki, but the creatures that ate the alligator are not worms. All right, there are crustaceans as well, like crabs and lobsters. They're called isopods, man. I had that queued up too, but I ended up deleting it. Hold on. But yeah, they're called isopods, man. And it looked like a huge roly poly or cockroach or something like that, man. These are the things that ate the alligator that they set at the bottom of the water. And you see how big these things get, man. So these things been down there, man. But back to Revelation, it's like back to all right, the Bible. They're called isopods, and they clean the ocean as well. But that's why Israelite has dietary laws that the land, should go by, even if they're not held accountable, for keeping them, because the law, statutes, and commandments was created for us Israelites. But here it is. Esau got laws on how many fish you can catch at a time, and what they got to be a certain size. All right, they got limits on how many you can catch that's of the same species. Like you can catch so many like red snappers or red fish, and you can only catch them during a certain season. Here it is. He got laws on stuff like that. But when it comes to these crustaceans, they're limitless, man. Okay, we had sea creatures that died from that oil spill back in 2014. All right, and not to mention the toxic waste that's being dumped in the ocean. All right, creatures dying from all that, man. But they can't be disposed properly because people are eating the creatures that eats that, man. You see, and that's probably why the parasites and bacteria is mutating the way it's mutating, man. Okay, if it is climate change, it ain't climate change alone. It's so much more than that, man. But that's what Esau blamed this on, man. But you might say, well, I'll hunt then, you know. But even that right there, it's a situation in that because the deer have that chronic wasting disease that's spreading across the U.S. and the cows and chickens, they catching the disease as well. And then you have the government killing off crops and farm animals and storing up foods and seeds in their bunkers, you know, which all it is leading up to the famine, all right, that the Lord is bringing to this place, man. But here I got Second Esdras chapter 15 and 1. It say, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. All right, and these things that the Lord's prophets are telling you are faithful and true, man. All right, but from there we're gonna jump down to verse 10 and say, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt." Okay, and this Egypt right here is not talking about the ancient Egypt. Okay, this right here is talking about spiritual Egypt. Okay. Verse 11 to say, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." Verse 12, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it." Right, man. So the purpose of this precept was in verse 11. It say, "And I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm." But here's the point: "And smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." Okay, so this is talking about spiritual Egypt that the Lord will smite with plagues, as He did ancient Egypt over there, in Africa, man. Let's get Salakia. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 68. Oh my bad. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." Right, man. And Egypt mean the house of bondage, man. All right. And back then, we was able to walk from the land of Israel, or walk from Jerusalem over to Egypt. Over there that's in Africa, man. But this right here say, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." So we're in captivity here, man. Okay, we came over here on slave ships. All right, it say, "By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again." All right, which is what is this speaking about our land. Okay, the land of Israel, man. We haven't seen that place since we've been um adopted, okay, by Esau, man, and brought over here to serve Esau, man, because we went up against our power. It say, "And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." So, right, man, the Israelites is the only nation, okay, the nation of Israel is the only nation that been sold, okay, amongst other nations. All right, been shipped off to other lands across the world, man. So this place called America, all right, is spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt, all right, Babylon, all right. This place is so many of those wicked kingdoms back then, all in one, man. You go to Revelation chapter 11 just to bring that point out. So lucky because hey, Jake think he free here, man. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. "And their bodies, Salaki, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city." And that great city is America, man. Okay. They got that saying, the American dream. All right. America was at its, prosperity point, but we're at the end of America. So right now, America is in the transitioning of downfalling, man. Okay, America is here on its last leg. All right, America is the richest country it is, man. But it say, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Right, man. And what they was doing back in Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, it was a lot of moles, man. A lot of, I don't know if they were transformers back then. I don't think they were transformers back then, but yeah, it was the LTGB community back then, man. All right, and like I was saying, Egypt, like the scriptures say, Egypt is mean the house of bondage, man. And we're here in captivity, Salaki. When you look on the back of your dollar, you see a pyramid. You have pyramids over here in the United States. Okay, you have a city called Egypt over here in the United States, man. So America is spiritually Egypt, man. That we've been brought here on ships. But bringing that out to make this point right here back in Genesis, because as we read the precept, it said that I will smite Egypt with plagues as before. Okay, and what was one of the plagues? Well, we finna get it right here, starting at verse 50. Genesis chapter 41, verse 50. As Joseph were born two sons before years of famine came, which Asenath, the daughter of Potipharah, however you say that, priest of On, bare unto him. And Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh, for the Most High said, He have made me forget all my toil and all my father's house. And the name of the second called he Ephraim, for the Most High had caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. All right. And that was the point of me bringing this out. All right. Because there was a famine. All right. The Lord caused the famine over there in ancient Egypt. Okay. Which he is bringing here to America, man. Verse 53, it say, and the 7 years of plenteousness that was in the land of Egypt were ended. Okay. Which is a famine, of plenteous of bread, food, okay, water. It ended. Verse 54, and the 7 years of drought began to come, according as Joseph had said, and the drought was in all lands, but in all the land of Egypt there was bread. Okay. Verse 55, and when all the land of Egypt was famished, the people cried to Pharaoh for bread, and Pharaoh said unto all the Egyptians, go unto Joseph, what he says to you, do. Okay, so Egypt is in a time of famine, man. All right, the famine didn't reach the land of Egypt. Okay, it hit the surrounding cities, and then it came to Egypt, just like it's doing this day. Hitting the surrounding countries, and it's gonna hit America. Verse 56, it say, and the famine was all over the face of the earth, and Joseph opened all the storehouses, okay, which is the grocery stores, and sold unto the Egyptian, and the famine waxed sore in the land of Egypt, and all countries came into Egypt to Joseph for to buy corn, because that the famine was so sore in all lands. Right, man. So it was a famine back in ancient Egypt. Okay, and the Lord bringing that famine again to the spiritual Egypt. Okay, from there we're gonna get on the book of Matthew, chapter 24, start at verse 1. It said, and Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall be not left here one stone upon another that shall not be overthrown. Okay, and those stones, all right, is symbolic to the prophecies. Okay, all these prophecies must pass, man. Verse 3, it say, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and the end of the world? All right, and famine is one of the prophecies that are coming to pass, man. Verse 4 it say, and Yahushua answered and said to them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, man. So right now you're hearing of wars and rumors of wars, man. Okay? It's a great insurrection in the land. Okay, sedition among the people in the land, but that is finna escalate to a higher level. Okay, as well as this famine, because right now is a light level of famine going on, but that's gonna escalate to a more serious one, man. Verse 7 it say, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, so we are in the beginning of sorrows, man. Okay, Jake at this, out here lollygagging, playing around. All right, trying to live his best life. Don't know what's going on, man. All right, we are finna be in some serious times, man. All right, the Lord is taking all your avenues for food. Okay, the ways you eat, the Lord is taking that away from you, slowly but surely, man. And Jacob's out here killing each other, sipping syrup. Hey, y'all is through, man. Okay, it's finna be over with, man. Y'all ain't gonna know what hit y'all. All right, in the day of the Lord's visitation, man. Go back in that second Esdras. Hold on, this thing tripping again. Go to the Apocrypha. Go back to second Esdras, chapter 6. Verse 22, and it read, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Right, man? Your storehouses, again, your storehouses are the grocery stores. Okay, your Winn Dixie, your Walmarts. Okay, your Sam's Club, your Target. Okay, your Piggly Wiggly, your Food Lion. Okay, all your stores, even your TJ Maxx's and malls and stuff, all that is gonna be closed, man, and it's gonna be empty. Verse 23, it say, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. Right, man. When that trumpet sound, hey, people are gonna be lost out here, man. They ain't gonna know what to do, man. Verse 24, it say, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Right, man? It's gonna be no power. You ain't gonna be able to go to the kitchen and twist the knob to cut the faucet on, man. It's gonna be no running water, man. Verse 25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitant shall be changed and turned into another meaning. Right, man. And these people that shall escape these things are the Lord's chosen people, man. You know, his elect. Okay, from out of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, starting with the 144,000 on down to the women and children. Okay, the rest of the 1/3, man. The Lord have set for salvation, man. But hey, at this time, this is what Jacob's trouble is, man. Okay, no food, no running water, no power, okay, no money, just complete chaos, killing, destruction, fire, smoke, all right, sparks, gunfire, okay, um, 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 vigorous screams, all right, you know, you're gonna witness these things, man. Okay, spirits created for vengeance. You know, spirits is gonna start manifesting themselves, man. And you're gonna see them jumping on people, putting people to death, man. As well as teeth the wild beasts. Okay, your lions, your tigers, your bears, your pit bulls, your alligators, your snakes, man. You name it, man. All these are created for vengeance, man. All these are part of Jacob's trouble, man. Along with the famine. All right, the famine of bread and water, and the famine of not hearing the word, because the Lord men are out here telling our people to repent and come back to Him before these things happen, man. But our people shun the Lord's word. All right? The Lord, spiritually touch them on the shoulder, they snatching their shoulder like, get up off of me, man. Hey, that's the attitude our people showing the Lord, man. They're not trying to acquire of the Lord, man, but doing what they want to do. All right, pleasing the flesh, man. But little do they know it's finna be, to their destruction. Go to the book of Isaiah, Isaiah 65, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It say, "I am sought of them that ask not for me." Okay, the Lord is looking for the ones that's not asking for Him, man. All right, I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me unto a nation that was not called by my name. Okay, but instead they was called Negroes, niggers, wetbacks, blacks, African Americans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Jamaicans. They were calling all these things, but not what the Lord called them, man, which is Israel, Israelites. Okay, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Okay, um, 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 Salakia, Ephraim, man. All right, Gad, Reuben. Verse 2. It say, I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people. Okay, you Negroes, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, it say, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts. A people that provoketh me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifices in gardens and burneth incense upon altars of brick. Right, because I think that's in the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1, where it say that the Lord, okay, sold us to our enemies, not for our destruction, but because we moved him to wrath, and we provoked him to anger. Okay, this talking about you Israelites, man. And to this day, our people are still provoking the Lord, man. Okay, study going off, study sinning, study eating shrimp, crabs, and lobster, destroying the ecosystem, man. All right, breaking the food chain, man, because of what the enemy told him that it was a delicacy. Oh, you ain't doing nothing unless you eat a surf and turf. All right, shrimp and steak. All right, or a lobster or two with a side of broccoli and Dijon butter, man. You know, verse 4, it say, which remain among the graves and lodge in the monuments, which eats swine flesh, okay, which is pork, that pig that you niggas love so dearly. And broth of abominable things is in their vessels, man. Right, you niggas is eating rattlesnakes, raccoons. You niggas eating gators, possums, armadillos. You niggas eat anything, man. That's just like it's a picture of Esau. He got he got flip on the grill, man. Two dolphins on the grill, man, and they're lightly seasoned. So you can tell he Edomite, because Edomites, they don't season their food good, man. They don't know how to fucking cook. But he grilling two dolphins, man. We're like, what the fuck? And Jake gonna see that, and he gonna wanna see what a dolphin tastes like. Verse 5, it say, which say, stand by thyself, come not near to me, for I am holy in the thou. These are a smoke to my nose, a fire that burneth all the day. Right, man. The Lord is angry, man, with our people, with 2/3 of our people, man, all the day, every day. Verse 6, it say, behold, it is written before me, I will not keep silence, but will recompense, even recompense into their bosoms your iniquities and the iniquities of your fathers together, said the Lord Yahweh, which have burned incense upon the mountains and blasphemed me upon the hills. Therefore I will measure their former work into their bosom. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, as the new wine is found in the cluster, okay, going into his service, man. Okay, that cluster of grapes that he have saved unto himself. Okay, that 1/3, all right, which is his elect, starting with the 144,000 prophets. Okay, 12,000 out of each tribe of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. It say, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one said, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it. So will I do for my servant's sake, that I may not destroy them all. And I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob and out of Judah, an inheritor of my mountain, and mine elect shall inherit it, and my servant shall dwell there. Right, man. Hey, Yahweh Shah, man. Okay. Verse 10, and Sharon shall be a fold of flocks, and the valley of Anchor a place for the herds to lie down in for my people that have sought me. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall bow down to the slaughter, because when I called ye did not answer, when I spake ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. And that's what our people doing, man. 2/3 of our people that don't want to know the Lord. Okay, 2/3 of our people that love it here in America that don't want to stop doing wickedness, man. Verse 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And when is this going to be? During Jacob's trouble. Okay, when things are not so readily available, man. Okay, when all hell break loose, his servant is gonna eat, and while you be hungry, man. His servant shall drink while ye be thirsty. His servant is gonna rejoice while you be ashamed, man. Verse 14 it say, Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall have a vexation of spirit. Why? Because your American dream is gone, man. Your American dream is gone. Therefore, you're gonna have a vexation of spirit, man. You're gonna be crying for the sorrow of your heart, but his servant is gonna be happy, man, that this place is brought down, man. His servants are going to be happy that 2/3 of our people are finally suffering, getting that reward that they've been asking for the whole time. That the Lord's men been out here prophesying, okay, warning our people, man. Okay, his servants know that they're just that much more closer of receiving the kingdom, man. You know, fuck this place, man. And at the same time, why this place is being fucked, Jake, you 2/3 are gonna get caught up into it, man. Let's go to Matthew. I think that's chapter 6. Um, starting at verse 31. It reads, Therefore take no thought, saying, What shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? Why? Because the Lord is gonna have his men protected, man. The Lord already know what his men is gonna need in that time. The Lord already know what his men need now, man. So how much more when our hell break loose? All right, in the days of the Lord's visitation, man. Verse 32, For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. Right, man. So the Lord know that we need to eat. The Lord know that we need to drink. Okay, that we're gonna need his protection, man. Okay. And why his men is biding, under the protection of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh, man. They're gonna be good, man. They're gonna be good. While the Lord removed his protection from around 2/3. Okay, Esau is about to get at your ass, man. These spirits created for vengeance are about to get at your ass, man. These teeth of wild beasts is about to get at your ass, man. Verse 33, But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Okay, and that's what the Lord men are doing, man. They're seeking the kingdom, man. Okay, they're seeking the source, man, the power source, man. Okay, therefore the the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah will bring that covering around us, man. Lord willing, we endure to the end, because those that endure to the end, they shall be saved from the said perils, man. But you 2/3, hey, you ain't gonna make it, man. Hey, you have hope, but you want to give it to Esau, man. You is not gonna make it out here, man. You're gonna die with your switches in your hand. You're gonna die with your Dracos in your hand. You're gonna die stealing these people Hellcats and scat packs. Okay, you're gonna die out here, man. Behind a track hawk, 2/3 is gonna die out here, man. All right, looting, Walmart stealing flat screen TVs. Hey, Jake, you through, man. And when we're out here warning you of these great and terrible times that's coming, man. Because like the scriptures say, they shall they shall dwell in torments, you know, because for the what for the lack of bread and the great tribulation, roughly paraphrasing. I forgot what book that was in. But yeah, man. Hey, these scriptures are speaking to us, and we're speaking them to you, man, plain and clear, man. But let's get the book of Ecclesiastes. Like, yeah. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. It say, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right, man. Return back to the Lord before these evil days come, man. Before starvation come, man. Before dehydration come, man. Because that's what the Lord is bringing upon this place, man. And these prophecies are popping like popcorn. We can see it clearly, man. Verse 2, it say, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Right, man. Hey, the grinders are ceasing, man. Okay. People losing their jobs every day because these companies is shutting down their businesses, man. You have thousands of stores closing up around America, man, and people are being put out of work. Plus, you have AI robots that's replacing people, man. Okay, and you're looking out of the window and you realizing that the American dream is gone, man. Repent and return to the Lord before these days come, man, so that you can be saved, man. Verse 4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Okay, again, your job. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way. The almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail. Because man goes to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. Or ever the silver cord be loosened, or the golden bowl be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the cistern. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave. Right, man. So before you be out this motherfucker dying of thirst and starvation, man, return back to the Lord, man. If you if you don't, hey, you're gonna die here, man. And your body's gonna return to the earth, and the spirit is gonna return to the Lord who gave it, man. This is the book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 17. It reads, and it shall come to pass in the last day, said the Most High, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaids I will pour out on those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned to darkness, and the moon into blood before the great and notable day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. And the name of the Lord is Yahweh, meaning he is or he exists. All right, and the name who the word ignorantly called Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shah, meaning he saved or he delivers, man. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son, man. Call on those names, believe on those names because you're going to need those names. All right, that's going to be the righteous strong tower, okay, from famine, okay, starvation, dehydration, the sword, the teeth of wild beasts, okay, all around protection, man. Okay, call on those names and believe those names, man. Verse 22, it say, ye men of Israel, hear these words, man. Okay, this is for Israel, man. The nation of Israel, not the nation of Edom, not the nation of Amalek, all right, Moab. This is for you so-called Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans, man. Okay. And I'm gonna end it off in this book right here. Hold on, let me go back to the Apocrypha, to the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 24. Because again, the Lord, men, okay, knowing what's going on, man. Why the 2/3 are in the dark, man. Okay, we seeing Esau recalling all these food products. We we know the devices of Satan, man. Which is Esau is Satan, man. He's the deceiver. Okay, and he's deceiving the people, thinking that something is wrong with these. It could be, but on the other hand, he got the people thinking there's something wrong with this food. Meanwhile, he's taking it off of the shelves and storing it up in his bunkers, man. For when when his fallout happens, he can be protected in his bunkers. Eating and living lavishly, man. While you here above ground, starving, fighting for your life. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are their stumbling blocks unto the wicked. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for the sinners. The principal things for the whole use of a man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned to evil. Right, man. Esau is using all these things against you, Israelites, man, against you Jakes, man. But they're not affecting the Lord's elect, man, because it's a scripture that say they shall drink poison and live, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that this water is poison. These sodas is poison. Okay, even these the juices you get from, like, when you juicing apples and oranges and banana, they're sprayed with poisons, man, to kill the insects, man. Everything here is poison, man. But his elect is protected, man. Verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, in the time of destruction that pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right, man? Those spirits created for vengeance, man. And you can see that now, how people killing other people. How these people killing their infants, their own children, their own mother, their own father, own sister, cousin, brothers, man. Okay, then you see freak accidents, like a tire will pop off an 18-wheeler, bounce down the street, and kill a man that's walking, minding his own business. Or you'll have a piano, okay, fall from somewhere, from of above floor, and fall on a person. Like final destination type things, man. Okay, those are spirits created for vengeance, man. Verse 29. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Right, man? Hey, you see that? That famine was created for vengeance, man. You 2/3 is gonna die out here, man. These people that have food stored up in their houses, they're gonna die out here, man. Those they is storing up their food for the Lord's elect, man. Okay, that's another avenue how the Lord's servant is gonna eat, man, and drink, because of what these American preppers doing, man. They're storing up foods for the elect, man. And the Lord is not gonna lead you 2/3 to it, man, because y'all disobeyed him, man. Kiss the son, lest he be angry, man. And he causes his judgment, man. Verse 30. Teach the wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandments, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right, man? So they ain't gonna be scared to break the Lord's will, man. They're gonna be happy as hell to wreak havoc upon the things of this earth, man. Because that's what the Lord want, man. They is not gonna transgress his word, man. Verse 32, therefore from the beginning I was resolved and thought upon these things, and have left them written. Right, man. write these words, write these words, man. Write them down on paper because they are faithful and true, man. These scriptures are true, man. These prophecies is real, man. Verse 33, all the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. And right now, due season, the earth need a cleansing, man. And that's what the Lord is going to bring, man. This cleansing. And he's going to replenish it, man. Back in righteousness, man. Everything is going to be back flourishing, man. The earth is going to rejoice. The trees is going to rejoice. The animals, okay, the people, the heathen is going to rejoice, man. Verse 34, so that a man cannot say this is worse than that, for in time they shall all be well approved. And therefore praise ye the Lord Yahweh with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of the Lord. Right, man. Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, man. Call Halal La Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. You know. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to you. I want to say shalom.